In the year 2670 BCE, on the Saqqara Plateau, the desert breathed beneath a pale sky. As the first sunlight touched the horizon, it illuminated a structure unlike anything the world had ever seen. Rising step by step from the earth, the Step Pyramid of Djoser emerged from the shadows, each tier catching the light like a mark against time itself. Near its base, a single limestone block rested, a silent witness to the moment humanity first reached for the heavens in stone. That single block marked the beginning of everything. Before this moment, eternity was built low and wide. Kings were buried in mastebous flat-roofed tombs of mud brick and stone, modest in height, firmly grounded to the earth. The afterlife was a destination, not a conquest. But that balance was about to end with a pharaoh named Djoser. He ruled during Egypt's third dynasty, a time of stability, growing authority, and a radical vision of immortality. Djoser's desire wasn't just to be remembered, it was to ascend, to climb into the stars. And to realize that vision, a figure emerged whose influence would reshape history forever: Imhotep. Imhotep was a true genius, a priest, an architect, an engineer, and a scholar. Under his guidance, stone replaced mud brick, and permanence replaced decay. He took the traditional mastaba and transformed it into a revolution. The Step Pyramid wasn't planned as we see it today. It began as a single, large mastaba. Then it was expanded, stacked, reshaped, and elevated not once, but 6 times. Each transformation pushed boundaries no civilization had ever crossed. That limestone block at the pyramid's base symbolized this incredible evolution. It had once been part of a flat tomb, then was lifted again and again as the structure climbed upward. It represented not just a piece of stone, but a decision the moment humanity chose height over safety. When it was finished, the Step Pyramid towered nearly 62 meters, making it the tallest structure of its time. Over 6 million tons of limestone were quarried, transported, and fitted together with remarkable precision. But this wasn't just a pyramid. It was the heart of a vast funerary complex covering more than 37 acres. The entire site was enclosed by a massive limestone wall, carved to look like the reed fencing of a royal palace, a stone imitation of something temporary, made to last forever. Courtyards, temples, chapels, and ceremonial spaces surrounded the pyramid, all arranged with stunning mathematical intent, but the real shock lay hidden beneath the surface. For centuries, archaeologists believed that deep inside the pyramid, there would be a single, simple burial chamber. But what they found instead was a labyrinth. A subterranean network stretching nearly 6 kilometers, filled with tunnels and galleries. The main burial shaft plunged 28 meters straight down into the bedrock, lined with granite blocks that weighed several tons each. And the walls of the chambers below were covered in brilliant blue faience tiles, designed to imitate the woven reed mats found in royal palaces. It was a symbolic recreation of life, built deep beneath the earth. This discovery shattered all expectations. The Step Pyramid wasn't merely a tomb. It was an engineered system, a machine for resurrection. The limestone block was shaped with what we consider primitive tools, yet it was fitted into a design that required advanced planning, surveying, and incredible foresight. We found no written blueprints, no construction manuals from that time. Carbon dating aligns the construction perfectly with Djoser's reign. And geological surveys show that the builders understood bedrock stress and load distribution principles we thought were discovered centuries later. They weren't just building. They were engineering on a level that defies our modern assumptions. The emotional impact of this discovery deepens when we realize what the Step Pyramid truly represents. It wasn't the crude early ancestor of the later smooth-sided pyramids. It was their conceptual foundation. Every great pyramid that followed, from Medum to Dashur to the legendary pyramids of Giza, borrowed its logic, its symbolism, and its sheer ambition from Djoser's monument at Saqqara. This was the blueprint for eternity. Even ancient historians recognized its importance. Later Egyptian texts revered Imhotep not as a man but as a demigod of wisdom. Greek scholars identified him with their own gods of divine intellect. Arab chroniclers who came much later described Saqqara as a place of forgotten ancient power. Yet none of them could fully grasp the scale of what had truly begun there, in the sand so many millennia ago. The Step Pyramid changed the world. It redefined architecture by proving that stone could be shaped, stacked, and stabilized at monumental heights. It reshaped religion by turning the afterlife from a place you go to into a vertical journey you take. It altered political power by transforming kings from mortal rulers into cosmic figures, aligned with eternity itself. And it influenced pyramid construction for centuries, setting in motion the age of the Great Pyramids. Our modern assumptions about slow, gradual technological progress are fractured by this structure. The Step Pyramid suggests that advanced knowledge can sometimes appear suddenly, mature rapidly, and then be partially lost to time. It's a powerful reminder that innovation isn't always a straight line. Sometimes it arrives in a flash of genius. Through all the centuries of erosion, conquest, and neglect, that single limestone block has endured. It has absorbed the desert heat by day and the cold by night. It has silently listened as languages changed, empires rose and fell, and scholars argued over its meaning. Its sharp edges have softened with time, but its purpose remains unchanged. As twilight settles over Saqqara today, the pyramid's steps darken one by one. The sky turns from amber to deep blue. The wind flows through the empty courtyards where sacred rituals once echoed. And that fallen block rests where it always has, half buried in the sand, often overlooked, yet absolutely essential. It represents the first decision to defy gravity, the first attempt to build a monument that could outlast death, the first stone placed in a staircase that was meant to lead beyond the human world. The Step Pyramid of Djoser is more than just Egypt's first pyramid. It marks the moment humanity crossed a profound threshold, from simple burial to cosmic belief, from building a shelter to creating a symbol, from an earth-bound existence to a celestial aspiration. In that quiet desert, beneath an endless sky, the Step Pyramid continues to rise not just in height, but in meaning, reminding all of us where humanity's greatest architectural journey truly began. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories from our incredible past.